Good morning. I wanted to show you guys the Kromski magnetic flyer. You're going to love it. If you have a Kromski Sonata, you know that the orifice is kind of far away, but with the new magnetic flyer, they actually brought it a little bit closer. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so let me show you. Whoop, there goes my wheel. Okay, so this is the regular flyer, and the orifice would be here, so it's really far away from the wheel. And then this is the magnetic flyer, and it brings it closer. So we're going to change. Oh, it goes that way. We're going to change that out. Let me bring you a little closer to my wheel, and let's take a look at that. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Let me move some stuff around. Oh, live stuff always. There's always something with live. All right, we might be ready here. Okay, so this is my Kromski Sonata. This is where the normal mother of all goes into, and that's what that looks like. And then your bobbin would go here, but the orifice, I mean, it's really far away from me. So you would just unloosen, there's this little knob here, just unloosen this little knob. Good morning, Stevie. You finally caught me live. You take this off, and then you would put this new mother of all on. Whoop, wrong way. We put the big one in there, and then you tighten up this little knob that's on the side. So now it's closer to me. I'm going to put on my bobbin next, and this holds regular bobbins that fit onto your other mother of all, or other flyer. Okay, and then this is the magnetic flyer. That's what that looks like. Isn't that pretty? And it's really lightweight. This is really pretty. Now, it goes on this way, and you're going to slip it in here. There's a little groove on this. There's a little groove here, and then inside, can you see that little piece right there? That fits inside that little groove, and you're going to hear it sort of attaching. Let's see if we can hear it. Come on. There you go. Did you hear that click? Let's try that again. So you'll hear a click. There's the click. So now it's attached. That's a magnetic part of this flyer. You'll get a new brake band. So the brake is on this side. It goes across the bobbin through the guide. And then there's a hole right here for it. This one's pretty long, so it's going to take a while to screw up here. Let's see. Get back in focus. There you go. So if you want an alternative to the other flyer that's really far away from you, and one of the things they said is that people kept knocking into it as they walked by other people's wheels. But I remember when I first got this wheel, I thought, gosh, what is so different about it? And it's because the orifice was so far away from me, which didn't make any difference whatsoever, because it doesn't matter how far that yarn is traveling to you, as long as the twist is traveling up and you are treadling. It doesn't matter. All right, so and this has those little guides here that There's no more hooks. It's just little loops, and you just move them back and forth wherever you want the yarn to load up on your bobbin. So you have a little, you have more increments to lay the fiber down, and for it to be a more even on your bobbin, which makes for more even plying and just more even yarn and more even spinning. Okay, and then I'm going to put it through the orifice with the orifice hook. And there you go. This is kind of a tiny orifice. It's not very big, but I'm pretty sure that they are working on a bulky version as we speak. No doubt, no doubt. I'm going to attach my drive band to my flyers, so it's a flyer-led wheel, still flyer-led. Whoops. We'll spin on it a little bit once I get this from getting away from me. You know, it's one of those days. You do live and stuff. Today is stuff going wrong day for my lives. Hello, Lori. I said the videos, the recorded videos, you can always hide your mistakes, but when you do live, not so much. Not so much. See, just like that. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. I'm going to let you guys watch all the mistakes I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Are you guys planting a garden? We are out of growing season in Florida, unfortunately. We're getting into summer, so it's pretty hot. And we don't really grow much this time of year. Though, you know what does really, really, really well in this heat? Come on, man. Is basil. Basil does really good. Why am I having such a hard time today? I'm having a hard time. Mommy. Oh, goodness. There we go. Basil does really good in the heat, and so does lemon trees and papayas and all those trees. Oh, it's still cold in Nevada. Well, I know people start planting, though. They plan early. So I sent my daughter these, she does a garden. So I sent her these beans, and they're called yard-long beans, and they're from Thailand. Oh my gosh, these things were like 3 feet long. It was really cool. And they got 2 really long beans on 1 flower. You need to look them up. And they love the heat. I should try them here. And they did really well in North Carolina. So this magnetic flyer is pretty cool. Okay, so when I start to build up a little bit of yarn here, I'm just going to move this one up just a hair. So it starts to load right next to it. Did you guys see my live on my silk lap? Okay, hang on, because I got to show you. I fluffed open the whole thing. I got to show you what it looks like. If you didn't see it, go back and look at it. And if you're a quilter, wait till you see this. Like show and tell day. Check that out. Look at that. That is the silk lap that I fluffed up. Yeah, oh my gosh, they're super long. Those beans are super long, but isn't that pretty? If you want something different, let's see if we can get it. If you want something different for your quilt, that silk is beautiful. Yeah, this piece was so tiny, but wait till you look at that video. This is the piece. It's not even opened up all the way. This is really cool. That's what that looks like. Yeah, they use the beans for stir fry. They're really good. They're really delicious. They taste a little different than. Would love to see that dyed. Oh, okay. You didn't watch my other video. Okay, so I dyed some silk lap, and a friend of mine wove it for me, but this is what it turned out to be. Isn't that pretty? And this scarf is so, so, so soft. And if you want to dye silk lap, with any silk, you want to make sure and pre-soak it at least 12 hours. No more than 24, because then it just starts to sort of fall apart. But isn't that pretty? That's silk lap. That's so nice. That was that right there. Yeah, and I have 2 videos on silk lap, on spinning them. So the last one I used more of a leverage sort of draw, and the one from a while ago I did a long draw. So you can do it a lot of different ways. Anyway, yeah, dye your silk with acid dyes. It dyes really, really, really brilliant. Also, they have some, I think is it Dharma that had them? They have liquid dyes for silk. So if you don't want to deal with the powders, if you have kids or something, or you have some breathing issues, because you should be wearing an N95 mask if you're mixing dye powders, and not in your kitchen, because that stuff gets everywhere and then you're going to be eating it. The liquids are really nice, really nice. Hey, do you guys know how to do a ply back? All right, so I'm spinning a single. And you would do a ply back, which means you would stop spinning. You would keep pinching here, pull it out just a little bit, grab that, bring it up here, and then let that twist. So what this does is it shows you what your balanced 2-ply might look like. You can measure the bumps per inch or the angle of twist and figure it out when you're plying it. And in my year-long spinning and fiber workshop, we go through what the difference is of the thickness of yarn and the drafting length and the amount of treadles, and how that changes how that ply back looks, and how you can do it over and over and over again by just using a simple mathematical equation. Okay, I'm going to move this up a little bit. Oh, you can't wait to get your brother Carter. Did you buy it from me? You probably did. I'm sorry. I have quite a few orders. You probably did. I have quite a few orders going out already. But you buy a carder through me, you get my drum carding course for free. If you already have my drum carding course, I'll hook you up with another one, with another comparable class. Maybe the carding the color wheel. That one's really cool. That one's really cool. I'm always doing yellow. I'm always doing yellow fiber because I think people can see it better, even though it's not my favorite color. I don't know, what would I make with this? I have all these yellow yarns that I've spun, right? All these yellow yarns, and I don't know what to do with them. This magnetic flyer is pretty sweet. Oh, do you see how close this is to me? See how close it is now? I'm not sitting back all the way, but I'm almost back all the way. If I have the other mother of all on, the orifice is right here. But I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I don't mind it. As long as you're drafting, when you're treadling, the twist will always run up no matter how long that is. You did. I know you did. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, brother had some storms over there, and their power was out for a little while, but it's back on, and they just showed a picture of all these carders going out to be delivered. They're really a great company, great guys, along with Kromski. Kromski they've been around a while. You really need to read their story. I think they started in Poland, and then they had some issues when World War II started, but the brothers kept it going, and their workmanship is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yes, Lori, if you get shipping, if you get the notification of shipping, let me know. They usually send it to me, but I think they're starting to send it to the customer. Let me know, and then I'll send you the code for the class. Okay, and I'm going to move this down a little bit. And the reason I wait is because I had somebody cancel an order, and I already sent her the class. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I think I'm just going to wait until it's shipped. Yeah. Anyway, that was okay. My hands aren't very dainty looking when I when I draft. I always feel like I've got these big, big man hands, my grandpa hands. I mean, I see some people drafting, and they look so delicate, but no, I mean, I'm not gripping very hard, but I still look like I'm muscling through it. I don't know. I saw somebody spinning, and I said, "Wow, your hands look beautiful when she spins." Not mine so much. It gets the job done though, and they can still open jars, kinda, sorta, with some help. But what's nice about the loops on this flyer is I can change where it deposits on this bobbin by the nth degree, versus having hooks that create hills and valleys. And by having such control over how my yarn is laid down on the bobbin, I can get so much more yarn on this. So much more yarn. On that tiny bobbin, I could probably get a lot. And it's quiet. This is really quiet. I can spin while my husband's watching TV. Because I had an old Louette S10. Man, that thing I still have. I still have one. It's not the original, and I feel bad about getting rid of my original, but it's noisy, and he doesn't like it. But whatever, right? Whatever. Okay, let's move this again. This is look at how even that's going on. Isn't that pretty? That's really pretty. Yeah, so that is the Kromski magnetic flyer. I don't sell these. I'm not a dealer. I just am a lover of Kromski wheels and a lover of Kromski, just them in general, because their things are just so beautiful. And I've tried, I can't tell you how many wheels I've tried. And then I got this Kromski Sonata, and me and her just clicked. And I know you know what I'm talking about. There's just certain wheels that click, and you know what clicks for one person doesn't click for another person. I have found that out through the journey of spinning. Oh, I'm out of fiber, darn it. I found that out through the journey of spinning. Yep. Okay, so then I would take, I'm going to do it this way. I would take this off. It just pops off. Okay. And then I would just take my bobbin off, or I could take off the brake and take off this. And hang on a second. And I could wind it right on my nitty knotty from here, because it's coming off the side. Whoa. Okay, maybe I won't. I'll probably have to stand up and do it, just so the angle's a little bit better. Okay, maybe that's not going to work. I should probably keep the flyer on. But anyway, okay. So I just wanted to show you this beautiful magnetic flyer and how easy it is to take off the mother of all, put the new one on, attach this. Did you hear the click? And it clicks. That's it. You get this whole mother of all. You get the and the flyer. You do not get the, I don't think the bobbin came with it, but you have your bobbins anyway, because any bobbins that fit on the regular flyer that you have now will fit on this. The Fantasia, I believe, has the magnetic flyer. So, but it's pretty cool. I love it. Click. Okay. Thanks for watching, you guys. You have a great day. Have a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.